Hey everybody, I just finished another book in the Give Yourself Goosebumps series. This is Tock, You're Dead. Um, this book was very confusing, but I managed to get through it. The story follows you and your family. You guys are on Christmas vacation. You're going to stay at this like museum, and you end up sneaking off, and you run into this like scientist guy that's in one of the rooms, and he says he's waiting. He's been waiting on you. So you go in, and he explains that he's trying to like work on time travel, and your brother runs in, and there's this portal that opens up, and your brother takes off and runs through it before the doctor explains anything. The doctor's name is Dr. Peebles. Um, your brother escapes, so basically, the doctor says that he hasn't perfected everything with this machine thing that he has called the chronometer, and it's basically a little device that sends you to the past, present, and future. And you basically have to go and try to save your brother. Um, you can choose to not go anywhere, which I did, and that just leads you back to the beginning. You know, it mocks you for trying to escape that quick. The other one, it takes you either can go to the past or the future. And I chose the past first, and then that leads you to two different storylines where you can either go and face a knight or go to where the dinosaurs are at. I went with the knight first because I figured like that'd be easier, and it led to all kinds of crazy stuff. But essentially, you lead to this knight, and he's trying to stop you, and you have to like get past him and stuff like that. And he challenged you to this duel, and it's basically like a baseball game where he throws apples at you, and you get to pick a weapon, but that's the weapon you pick. You don't get to pick anything else, I don't think. Yeah, this book was it gets a little bit more confusing, based on like which way to go to get here and there. Like, I didn't use wiki for this one. I actually completed it myself, which was very fun. But yeah, other things in the night storyline, you run into a king, there's all kinds of cool stuff. Um, so yeah, there's a lot there. Um, the other storyline. Oh, there's also this weird little thing where it's like a pet lizard or a wizard named Lizard or something like that, and it's very funny too. I really like that. The best ending in the storyline has something to do with like the Cuckoo Clock of Doom. Speaking of which, you get a question asked about the Cuckoo Clock of Doom and A Night in Terror Tower, which was both really cool. Yeah. The others and this storyline actually takes you. I'm gonna keep going with this one because it's kind of confusing how it's formatted. This storyline can still take you to the future and the other past. Um, there's like different pasts that you can go to. So yeah, it's still like I said, it's a little confusing. Like, I had to start over on this one. I did this one completely different from the way I do the other ones. I started from the beginning and worked my way to the end. Usually I go all the way to the end and then work my way backwards, but yeah. So a little confusing. The other, if you go into you eventually get to a story part where you can actually go into the future or the past. You get to this school, and it's like run by robots, and that's what asks you about things like that. Um, so yeah, you can actually go into further into the future with like robots taking over. You join rebels, different things like that. Yeah, going backwards, if you go to the dinosaur storyline, it's not nearly as long as it should be. I thought the dinosaurs were probably the most interesting thing about this whole thing. Um, yeah, you run from a dinosaur, you get your chronometer buried in mud, and you have to find them. There's a dinosaur that bites a head off of another dinosaur. It's really awesome, really cool stuff. If you choose the future storyline from the beginning, this takes you to a thing where you have to kind of prevent, kind of like a Final Destination kind of thing, where you have to prevent something from bad from happening to your parents, and it's basic, and your other sibling, Denny. I haven't even mentioned Denny yet. Denny's annoying. I heard that he was going to be annoying before I even started this book. He was very annoying. He runs around, he says, "You're not the boss of me," and he like leaves. He gets you in most of the trouble. Most of the trouble stems from him. So yeah. Anyway, the other future storyline, it takes you to this where this garbage truck is almost going to hit your parents and your other brother and you from the past or something like, or the future. I can't remember, and you have to prevent it from happening. And yeah, pretty cool stuff. I think I covered everything that I can remember. I know there's a lot that I haven't covered, but I figured I'd save a little bit for you guys, and plus I don't remember everything. Yeah, this book was pretty difficult to navigate through. I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. The only complaints I have is Dr. Peebles. You don't learn anything about him, and the confusion structure of the storyline. Other than that, I give this a 4 out of 5 stars. Pretty good book in the series. Thank you guys. Bye.